Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the guided section of Photoshop Elements 10. I am in Chapter 6, so go ahead and select Chapter 6 or 6B, which is the same photos in a smaller format. Go ahead and move the thumbnail slider to the right so you can see the file names. Select Crop Rotate Miami. Shift-click the picture next to it, which is Cropped Rule of Thirds. You can either press Control-I or right-click and choose Edit with Photoshop Elements Editor, which will open up its workspace. As you can see here, we have the two photos in tab format. And also you see it in the project bin. Remember, if you don't see the project bin, you can double click here or go to Window, Project Bin. Go ahead and select the first photo and then go to Edit, Guided. The Guided section takes an issue that you might have and gives you a solution. It guides you through it. It's divided it into basic edits, advanced edits, color and lighting, lens effects, photography effects, photo play, photo merge, and automated actions. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the basic edits. In order to use these, let's say I look at this photo and I see that it's leaning a little bit to the left. I would say there are some keystone issues first. So we would probably fix the keystone issues first. We'll talk about that in a later lesson, but I want you to get used to the straighten tool and what these basic edit means. And the basic edit has crop, rotate, and sharpen. More likely you're going to crop and rotate a photo before you do anything else. Sharpen can be done first, but most professionals use it at the end. So let's go ahead and click on rotate and or straighten a photo. And this will give you, if you want to rotate a photo, you would click on this icon or this icon. We don't need to rotate the photo, we need to straighten the photo. It gives you some information here. It says click the straighten tool below, then draw a line on your photo, then the image will rotate to the angle of that line. You can choose that when you rotate that, you can maintain the image size or maintain the canvas size. I'm going to maintain the image size. So let's go ahead and click on the straighten tool and pick a straight line. Maybe right here. And I just draw a straight line and it rotates it. Well, we can see from it didn't work. Well, maybe it didn't work because we didn't pick the right area to draw the straight line. So go ahead and click undo. Go ahead and click on the zoom tool and let's zoom in a little so we can see the photo better to draw a straight line. And then press the space bar, which will give you the hand tool so you can move your photo up. Now click on the straighten tool and let's pick another spot. Maybe let's say here. Okay, go ahead and click on the zoom tool again, say fit screen, and we can see that that straightened up the photo quite a lot. I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. Once you're happy with it, go ahead and click done. If you were not, you could click reset. Then go ahead and click on the crop photo under basic edits. And it has an overlay. An overlay is called, the one that's being shown is called rule of thirds. And rule of thirds is basically, if you have a picture of an ocean in the sky, for example, you would probably want 2/3 sky, 1/3 ocean, or 2/3 ocean, 1/3 sky. You don't want a photo half and half. A better photo always has that rule of thirds applied. Just a general thing I want to throw out there. I'm going to select no overlay. Okay, and then I'm going to draw my crop out here. So I'm going to select one of these rectangles, excuse me. And I'm going to stretch out the rectangle here. And what's within this area, you'll keep, and what's outside of it will be cropped. Okay, I don't want this building on the side. I want a little bit more here. A little bit more here, maybe a little bit in. And then check the green check mark to commit it, and your photo's cropped. Just like that. When you're happy with it, go ahead and select done. And that's it. Now to save it, you could file, save as, or save for web. And also you can see a before and after. So if you click on view before and after, you can see a before and after. Now go ahead and select the second picture, which is the runner. And we're going to go back up and we're going to crop it. I think this photo looks very nice, but I think it could look better if I cropped it. So I'm going to select crop. It's going to give me the rule of thirds again. And this time I'll position the rule of thirds. Maybe I'm going to put the intersection here on this person. I'm going to have no restriction. And I'm going to check the check mark and see what happens. Now the photo looks a little bit better than it did before. How do we know? Let's look at the before and after. Yeah, I think it looks better now. So you can see how the crop can help you. If I wasn't happy, I can say reset. Excuse me. Undo. There we go. Now this time maybe one of the restrictions I want to use is, maybe I want a 5:7 photo. And maybe I want to use the golden ratio this time. And now I'm going to draw my crop. And I'm going to put this sweet spot, which is the golden ratio, on this person again. And then I'm going to click the check mark. Yeah, I like it, but I like the other one better. That's the good thing about Photoshop Elements. You can try and try and try until you get the perfect photo that you're looking for. So I'm going to say undo. Reset. No restrictions, rule of thirds. And I'm just going to put this back here. And then click the check mark. I'm probably going to zoom in a little so I can see the photo a little bit better here. Okay, I could have just filled screen, which would have done that a lot quicker. Go ahead and click done, and we're going to talk about the sharpen photo. Sharpen photo. Click auto to apply an overall sharpening effect. You can do that, or you can use the slider to manually apply the sharpening. And they give you a little tip here. Avoid over sharpening. Many images sharpen best when viewed at 100%. And it tells you can press Ctrl-Alt-0 to zoom to 100%. So let's try it. So Ctrl-Alt-0. This is 100%. Anytime you want to sharpen a photo, you want to do it 100% so you can see exactly what's happening when it's sharpening. I selected the hand tool to move to see how much sharpening this is going to apply. Let's click auto to see what it does. This is guided edits only work on 8-bit, so it's going to convert it now from the 16-bit to the 8-bit. Fine. Not too bad. Okay, so let me look at fit screen. Okay, let me look at it before and after. You can see it looks a little bit better. Let's see if I reset it. And now let me apply my sharpening. So let me go back to after only. And this time not use the auto because I hit reset. This time I'm going to sharpen, excuse me, I'll go back to 100%. So Ctrl-Alt-0. And let's see what happens when I sharpen now. Convert it again. See how the tree is becoming more in focus? Let's see what happens when I over sharpen it. Ooh. Okay, that obviously doesn't look good. So let me move this back down. So I like right about there. Look at the person. Okay, looks nice. Fit screen. Before and after. Do a little comparison. Okay, I'm happy with it. And then go ahead and click done. Choose the after only. And then file, save as, or save for the web. And that's it. But just another side note, I wouldn't sharpen the photo till I'm completely done with it. I understand that it's under basic edits, but I would use that as the last. This is the last thing you should do, is sharpen, but we did it here just so I can explain it to you. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about the advanced edits.